dealing with that my whole life, Bridget. It ain't gonna be the first time. It ain't gonna be the last time. All right. Even with this black eye, still prettier than all them. I ain't too worried about it.
Well, just pointing it out, boss. Both times that we've got in trouble, it's been about your good looks.
Let's see. No, when we got in trouble with the natives, that was your fault. So.
Well, that trouble is resolved.
Yeah, that's what you. That. Yeah. You say that till we go riding in Big Valley.
We resolved it. All right.
Yeah, well.
A couple of silver tongues.
Let's put a pin in that one and see if that still holds when we go riding in Big
Valley.
Speaking of trouble,
filing that under resolved.
I'm reminded of that Egypt hawk and his whole thing.
Yeah, we need to take care of that too.
Hey, so, he said he wouldn't be telling the law, but of course I get picked up and dragged in for questioning this morning. As soon as I woke up. Hadn't even had...
He's the one that you robbed.
Aye, he's the one I robbed.
Just so you're aware, Frank has been informed today.
Oh, he has
warned
been?
him up front. Yeah, I just told him.
I was considering sending a telegram to Tommy, but I sort of wanted to consult with all you just because you were there for the conversation, stuff like that.
Yeah, I told Frank. They need to know if he's a rat. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. It's out of our hands. They should know.
Well, now I'm sort of deciding on what to do, because what I did today was I met with some people who I know I can trust and asked them how much they'd give me for that Litchfield, and got a price for it. Be between $170 and $200.
I've got a better idea.
Aye.
Why don't we tell them that the law took it from you?
Well, I think you could probably check in with the law, and they tend to return that sort of stuff to people, especially since they already asked me about it.
Right, but they're going to go and ask. We're going to see if old Tommy and old Frank go and fucking ask for law too, eh? They don't cry for their weapon back. Didn't you say Tommy was crying about a weapon before?
Oh, aye, and he did go to law about it. They got a warrant to search me bank.
Right. Maybe they're kindred spirits. We'll see how much loyalty they have before we go and meet them again.
Someone coming up fast. It's that Egypt again, is it? No, it's... How ya?
Howdy.
Hello there, mate.
Right, he's not gonna be talking to us. I saw the blue and I thought it was that Alfred person again. Do you remember, Jody? He was standing there staring at us.
Yeah, I did. I wish he was still there when he left. I'd have robbed the shit out of him.
Like, he keeps on swooping by. Just shows up out of the middle of nowhere and just rides by real slowly, lingers around. Don't trust him.
Yeah, come on horseback by them plateau too. There's so many goddamn people in this area.
Yeah, it's
little wide open to rob out here.
Yeah, I don't mind it out here. We keep seeing that old man though. I might stick him up.
Well, I think there's a point where people are swooping because they're curious. They sort of deserve it at that point.
Yeah, they're just asking for it.
And I understand that I described myself there, but I don't regret it, so...
Yeah, you did actually just describe yourself. You were just asking to get robbed, and then we made you rob that boy.
It was all worked out, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess it did.
Oh yeah, so far.
Big fucking horse, Sadhbh.
Hey,
What kind of horse is that?
Irish cob.
I'm thought about getting myself a gypsy cob myself.
They're good horses.
Yeah, I like Bucky here, but I might get myself one of those.
I do love those
Can I take
Mustangs,
Bucky?
though.
Is that all right?
They're good horses.
Yeah. I mean, if I get a new horse, you can keep Bucky.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that's Crowley wants it.
Man, I'm pretty happy with my horse.
Do you think that
Yeah,
Bucky
I mean,
could support
the
Crowley?
Crowley has enough saddlebag space to have a couple of bottles of whiskey, eh?
Yeah, so what do y'all want to do about the whole, that situation?
Which one?
Yeah, I guess there's a lot now. The hawk one.
Kill him?
All right, yeah, we can do that.
No, got him for free.
The whole thing, you know, with him making threats. I could have done anything with him out there.
We take the meeting with Tommy,
Idiot.
and then we tell him that he's a fucking rat to you, using your name in vain, and a rat to the law. And then we shoot him and say, have a good day, and we just walk off.
That is
There's
one
an
way-
issue with
one way
that.
to
We
go
learn a
about
lot
it.
about Tommy.
Oh, snap.
Be there, boss.
I
Well,
don't
I
know.
see it. This fella's going to Tommy. And then using him as a, oh, you know, now you're in trouble, but then goes to the law too. I mean, fucking hell, right?
Aye.
This fella's a true melt, right? You have to agree with this one.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So let's send a fucking message for everyone to fucking know about.
Yeah, I also would like to find out how many men Danny has. I am curious on that.
Right, but why don't we let Danny worry about how many men Jodie Quinn has? So we're gonna nail this.
I might be able to
fucker a wall
find that.
somewhere.
I might be able to find that information out.
Yeah, easily. But I want Danny to worry about how many men you have. Let's nail this fucking hawk to a wall somewhere. Send a message to Tommy.
All right.
And if Tommy's got an issue with that, well, we got an issue with Tommy.
Well, do you
Yep.
want Tommy to be there for it or not?
I don't give a shit. I don't think he needs to be. Why don't we tell Tommy the meeting location and Hawk's there nailed to a fucking wall?
All right. Works for me.
Unless you think I'm being too tough on him.
No, I don't. I think the man's a fool.
I mean, I think it's fair for him to be upset about losing that gun and all that. You can
yeah,
give him
but
that.
he also ran to the fucking law.
Aye.
And he ran to a fucking gang. Pick one.
I was gonna say if he went to just one or the other, I wouldn't have too much of an issue with it. But the fact that he told me he wasn't gonna, and then he went running to Tommy about it, and then to the law, aye, that I've got a problem with.
Yeah, he's playing on every side.
Yep. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm gonna grab myself a couple beets, a couple carrots for the horses, and then some ammo, and then yeah, we'll be ready to ride and find this motherfucker.
I'll go get my guns.
Trying to be a gentleman like it happened to me, so could be worse, I suppose.
You can tell me a man holds an iron against your face?
Oh my goodness.
Yep. I was trying to be a gentleman and find out if this man and woman were sweet on each other. Sure, I was maybe running my gums a little more than I should, but overall my intent was good. And well, one of his
It's a new
goons
Peppo character.
said you better watch yourself. And before I knew it, I'm on the ground with a shiner.
Well, I hope I don't run into that man. And if I do, I'll try to remember not to be a gentleman. Seems like it doesn't always pay to be so.
Yeah, it don't always pay to be so. What's your name, friend?
My name is Bobby. Listen, I'm covered in blood right now. I was gonna take a quick bath, and when I get done, maybe I could. Oh, as a matter of fact, maybe you can come down to the saloon. That's where I work. Maybe we can catch up over there.
Oh yeah, the one in Valentine here?
This one right here in Valentine.
What you do there? You a barkeep or something?
Yeah, let's just say I am. A little bit more than a barkeep. If you come by, you'll see.
You a singer or something? You gonna play me a tune?
No, I'm gonna give you first class service. Type of service you ain't never had before. As a matter of fact, that no one in the crossing has had before.
How much is that a night there, mate?
Oh, there's no may. He
Or you can come
absolutely
over and take a look
100%
at the
did.
menu.
Oh,
Or as
so
a matter of fact, you guys can sit down. I'll bring it to you.
perfect. Yeah, all right.
Well, I'm gonna go put on my uniform and get washed up. I don't want my boss seeing me like this. And I'll be inside waiting for y'all.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Who's that
I
fella?
don't think he picked up on the fact that I just, you know, called him a
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. No, that went right over his head.
perfect. I like it.
Yeah, it seems like a nice lad. What?
Maybe
What? You,
too nice.
what? You sweet on him too or something?
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to
You
me?
got it. What do you think? Who do you think I'm talking to?
I've never met a fella
Sorry.
before in my life.
So you aren't begging at his kneecaps that you are in love with Jodie. It means you love everyone else.
Oh, I
According to
see.
you,
I
right?
see. That's how it works.
See how
Right.
that works? It's okay.
All right.
He
I'll
thinks
keep that in
you and
mind.
me are in love. We barely spoke.
Oh, are we? We're in love now.
Well,
Right,
I mean,
I'll-
only if Jodie says so.
Oh, okay. Jody,
right,
are
Jody.
Bridger and I in love?
Are we in love? Are we in love?
Why y'all ganging up on me? All right, I'm the one who got hit in the face with an iron.
What does
I'm the
that
one who-
have to do with the question at all?
It has everything to do with the
Uh-huh,
question. It's called sympathy, Sav. You're supposed to have it for your friends, and I consider us friends now. So, yeah.
Well, leave
Uh,
that empathy. You don't really have
I thought you were about to get on that box and make some sort of dramatic speech in your green pants, but you just happened to walk over.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I would. I mean, yeah. If you want to make it dramatic. All right.
No, I've got to
I
reload
get
it. I've
I get
been walking
Oh,
around. I've been
okay. Well,
walking
that was
around
very,
all day without it being loaded up.
You're a cattleman.
Because I've got a navy and it's modified, and I wasn't keen on getting robbed while I was wandering alone.
You're not going to get fucking robbed, and if you do, we'll fucking kill him.
Because I mean, look what I've got right now, though.
Right now, I've noticed that gun. It is nice. But still, we should be prepared for a fight here, considering the kind of line of work we're in.
Hey, well, I've got it now. I just got it.
Right, but I don't want to be caught with a shit weapon when I needed a good one. So let's lose our good shit, alright? We get robbed, we'll get it back. That's what we do. That's who we are.
Hey, but I'm telling you, until yesterday, I was mostly going around alone. So I had to mind myself just a wee bit more.
Right, alright. Still, even then, I mean, I don't want to be caught, even at a disadvantage with my better weapon. Am I wrong here? Am I crazy?
No, you're right. You're
No,
right.
you're right.
Always buy a
But
better weapon later on if I live, but my
here's the
chances
thing:
of
is I've
living
never been in a situation where someone's coming at me and I haven't had to drop on them, for the most part, or they haven't had to drop. They've had to drop on me, you know. So it's
Right.
sort of not a situation where I can even get a weapon up.
Well, Jody has the same problem.
Wait, what? What problem?
You get caught
Being
short.
too good looking? Well, no, I do not. I do not.
You do a little bit. Remember that time I robbed you?
Yeah, remember that
Wait,
time I
you
robbed
robbed
you
him?
first?
Yeah, well, so we met. We robbed each other.
What is wrong with your? Oh,
Oh, yes. That's how we first got to know each other.
hey, I've got a fella like that as well.
I mean, yeah, it ain't too dissimilar to how we fucking
It's a good way to meet people. It is. I've actually.
It really is.
There's a fella that I'm pretty sure is a solid one, and that's how we met.
Right? The only difference to Crownley is we met in the snow. There was no robbing involved.
I did almost throw a hatchet at y'all, but that's all right.
That is true. He came up behind us with a hatchet. We were caught short there as well. We nearly caught one in the back.
Talking about
We're going over to
Bonnie.
the saloon for this fella. I want to see
Yeah,
his
yeah.
first class service.
Yeah, I do too.
Hi, sure.
I'm quite intrigued.
Right? All right. I hear that. They're talking about that Speedy fella up there.
Who was?
It says Speedy Jetson or something. Gave it away the shirt on his back. Shit, he's having a bad time, huh?
What are you on about?
That fella back there on the ledge is speaking about Speedy Jetson.
Who the fuck is Speedy Jetson?
I'm gonna have your table in a
Fella
minute.
we
I'm
met
gonna
in
have you
Rhodes.
real clean over here. I'm gonna have your
Yeah.
table in a minute.
He said his name was.
Right
That's
this
not what
way,
he said,
gentlemen. I'm
man.
gonna go ahead and clear the table for you.
Oh, where? Which
This
table?
is reserved. Excuse me, sir. Out that way, sir.
We
Out
may
that
be
way.
missing a chair now.
It's all right. I need 2 chairs.
Sorry, the customer over here. They get sometimes a little bit rowdy. Go ahead and have a seat. I'll bring the menu right over.
Where you want us to sit, friend?
Right here, over here at this table.
Yeah. Which one? This one?
This one over here.
Yeah, but there's 4 of us.
And
maybe the other-
there's only one chair there that's not taken.
There's a fellow with a headband on that's already taken one of the seats.
Okay, give me a moment.
Right.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, this table is for paying customers. I know you paid, but will you just? Can you just?
Here, I might.
Shit.
All right.
You're right.
Sir, can you just get out of here already? You've been here for 3 hours. You've bought 1 beverage. It's time to go. Man, please no guns in here. It's against the rules. Right that way, sir. All right, would you guys like to have a seat here, please?
No, I'm happy standing.
I'll sit for him.
I
I
can sit.
appreciate that.
Well, maybe I
Joking,
can
mate,
maybe
I'm
sit down.
joking, blimey.
At the moment,
I'll stand here.
Here, go ahead and take a look at the menu. Pass it around, and I'll
Thank
be
you
right back
kindly.
to take your order. Can I get you guys started with some drinks?
Yeah, I have a whiskey, friend.
Yeah. I'll have a cup of tea if you got one going.
A tea, a whiskey,
Aye,
You, sir?
Jameson.
Hey, I'll take a beer.
a beer, and ma'am, Jameson for the ma'am. Okay.
Aye.
You're right, Jody.
Yeah, sorry. I got impressed by this menu. It looks pretty good.
On the menu, is it?
Oh yeah, he's got all the special on here.
Such as?
Well, there's apparently some specialty stew he was saying on the
I don't
menu.
want it. Just read it to me.
Yeah, I gotta do everything for you. All right, fine.
Well, I'm gonna leave it long enough. That fella at the bar's gonna do it, right?
All right, well,
I'm
we
gonna be
got
right back.
beer, we got stew, brandy.
Yeah, alright.
We got fresh bread. Got a bunch of rum. You guys got a soup of the day or anything like that? What's special about the stew?
We got beef and potato stew. That's all we have at the moment. The chef is out of town.
All right, well, I'll take a potato stew, friend.
Okay, ma'am.
I'll take the same.
Okay, we got 2 potato stews. For the fancy gentleman with the tea.
What else was there on the menu?
They got fresh bread, he said. They got, let's see what else to say. Something else. I gotta be different. I'll just get stew, huh? You already can pull it from the same pot.
Yeah,
Might as well.
sorry, my dad told me I gotta have the fucking stew.
You don't have to have the stew. You just make it
And I'll
difficult
have
for
some
me.
of that fresh bread as well, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, we got
Oh, aye,
got
especially
3.
with the fresh bread.
2 potato and beef stews, 1 stew with just potatoes, some fresh bread, and sir, with the white hair, what would you like?
Can I just do a
20 years of his life. for
beef
that.
stew and some bread? Don't need no potatoes.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, alright.
Listen, it's my second day on the job, okay? I'm trying my best. I know this is taking a long time.
I'll get some of the bread as well.
He brought your whiskey over. I picked it up for you just so nobody steal it.
Oh, grand, take it.
Anytime. I'm gonna use the outhouse real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set the stews on the table over here. This one is just potatoes.
All right, I'll take just potatoes.
This one over here is with beef and potatoes.
Oh, I want that. Oops. Well, I really enjoyed that whiskey. It was grand.
Here's another beef and potato stew
Stupid.
Yeah, I'll
for the
take that
fancy
one.
gentleman with the tea.
So do I, because I can't
Right
use them
over
on
there.
saffron.
Very fancy.
And your stew, sir, will be right here.
Alright, appreciate it.
It's not easy balancing 4 bowls, by the way.
Ah, you're doing a grand job.
And let me
Hey.
go ahead and grab the bread.
First class. It wasn't wrong.
And there's the bread right on the table.
You looked like you got angry for a moment there, Crowley, trying to pick it up. Just sort of walked up and clenched your fist at it. It's angry bread. Thank you.
You want some of that bread too?
Oh, yeah, have a little bit.
It's the busiest I've seen this place in a while.
Yep. Well, of course, it's under new management.
What happened to the old management?
Okay, who am I? Okay, give me one moment, gentlemen. Who am I passing the check to? Who's gonna be paying?
His name is... Oh, he's on my right. I need to introduce him. There he is. It's my dad.
I ain't his dad. You're the one who looks like my dad. Listen, miss, if
Fuck
one of
off.
us was gonna be the dad, who would it be? Me and him.
I was thinking the gentleman with the white hair in the back. You two seem a little bit more like brothers to me than father and son.
Hey,
I would say
he
the
was,
gentleman. I would say the gentleman drinking the tea.
Wait, I'm the dad?
Well, it's a bit more mature to drink the tea, is it not?
No, I'm English. That's all.
Okay, I
Yes,
take my answer back, and I say it's the white hair man again.
Hey, you got any milk back there? Just a little splash.
Any milk? Let me go ahead and see. We got some beers and some whiskey. And some water. No, there's no milk right now. I'd have to run over. I'd have to.
Don't stress yourself. You're already, you're stretched thin.
And so who's paying again?
Yeah, I'll be taking the check, friend.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, son.
Why would Sadhbh ditch
Here's the
Flood
menu
Morgan?
there, by the way.
Well, I appreciate.
She would not do that.
Anytime.
Did you guys look over the specialty menus? We got fire starting kits as well.
Oh, do you now? That's a good business venture to have around here.
You don't want to be caught on the road or out in the woods without the ability to stay warm with a fire. Not only does it keep you warm, allows you to cook your food, but it keeps the predators away as well. Bears, wolves, they're not too keen on fire.
How much does one of them cost my firstborn?
$25.
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Having children is cheaper.
Well, that's a lot better than dying out in the woods, in the wilderness, is it not?
Hell, I'll just set the kid on fire. Kindling.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper than $25.
Well, good luck finding some kindling, especially when it's raining and you got a strong storm brewing. You laugh now, but that $25 might be the difference between life and death.
It's good tea, you know.
Yeah, it's just
Not
basic
bad.
black tea.
Pretty decent. Thank you.
You're welcome. If I had the proper tea, believe me, I'd serve it to you.
Yeah, I do actually have some proper tea bags. Maybe we end up becoming regulars here. I'll bring a couple you can keep behind the bar for me.
Well, I much appreciate that. Maybe we can work out a deal where we both make money.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want you to give them to everybody else. You know how hard it is to get proper English tea over here? It's difficult. It's
Yeah,
like
I bet.
finding rocking horse shit, mate.
Wait till you meet our new employee here, Hastings Sherwood. Proper English gentleman, all the way from England as well.
Sure would.
See that
What
fellow
is-
with the top hat?
I don't believe he wore a top hat. He had a flat cap. But when he's not drinking tea, he's telling me mum's the word.
Mum's
It ain't-
the word.
In England, that means...
Pretty
That
sure that
means-
just needs wished up.
That means what? He told me it means that I won't say a word.
I means wished up.
Wished up?
I wished.
I'll
Be
be right
quiet.
back. I'm gonna get some money from the bank.
Remember, tip's not included in the check.
Yeah, I figured, friend.
So what, what's this family do? You guys from Valentine?
Fuck no.
Shit.
Hey, it works.
No, I mean, I'm from London. I mean, we're from all over. We're a brigand of misfits, really.
A brigand of
But, you know,
misfits.
there we do just odd jobs, you know.
I take it you're the
whatever's
only one.
going.
I take it you're the only one from England here.
Yeah, one's from Ireland too. He's all right, I suppose.
And where's the father from? The man who handled the check.
He's from heaven, he'll tell you, but honestly, I'm starting to think he's from fucking hell.
Where does he say he's from?
Well, he says he's from wherever perfection is created. He's there.
Well, how does someone from Ireland, someone from England, someone from heaven and hell all come together to form this brigand party?
Well, me and Joda, we met each other through work.
Is it too forward to ask what type of work?
Maybe.
You know, that's why I got this job. I'm looking for work too.
Well, what kind? Well, am I being too forward and asking?
You're not being forward at all. Any type of work that brings money. See, I made a vow to myself one day and to somebody else that I wouldn't die broke. I'd have money in my pocket. So I've been running hither and thither all over across the crossing trying to make a living. I saw an opening here and I took it. I figure if I sweat a little bit, stay out of the hands of the law, maybe I can pack a pretty penny one day. I take it this one's name is Jody.
Yeah, that's me,
Right.
friend.
But whenever you're ready.
Yep. Here's a check, here's your money, and here's a little tip.
Well, he's doing the Civ thing right now, Ferris, and that's hard.
Holy moly.
It's not easy.
Business
good.
is good today.
It was good service, friend. You did not lie when you said it was top-notch service. Me and my friend haven't been served a meal like that in quite some time.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm not the cook around here, but they do a fine job.
Yeah, well, sometimes the cook is just as important as the hands that are serving it.
And maybe the hands that are serving it can do a lot more than just serve tables.
Oh, is that
He's
so? What else
trying
you capable
so
of,
hard.
huh?
Capable of most things that others are, of course. Except I don't think they got the eagerness that I do. You see, when I came into this place, no one wanted to have someone sit down at the table, sweep the place down, wipe the tables, bring the menu to the person, etc., etc. Someone asked me to get him a crate of fish. I bought him 2 crates of fish. Someone asked me to sell some. Well, I can't get into what they asked me to sell on account of the law found out. I almost lost my job over it. I guess I'm saying too much.
Maybe. Maybe not. But you're in good company.
What's a fella got to do to get a fucking stool around here?
Stu, sir, all you gotta do is ask. Would you like to sit down or at the table?
Yeah, you fucking set me way earlier.
oh,
I've been
well,
waiting around like a fucking shuffle here.
Well, you know what they say. You gotta speak up to get served around here. Excuse me. It's never been so crowded as it is tonight. It's my second day on the job. Peter Gray, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody saved you from wolves earlier. You got served last.
Well, excuse me. If you reach out to me, I'll give you the stew. It's gonna be $2. Tips not included.
Blimey, saved him from wolves. He still expects a tip.
Bread is on the house.
I'll give you a
I take
Should
I'd be
be a
giving away
camping
that
kit
stew.
there, Mr. Dixon.
Camping kits. Okay, you're gonna have to wait for him. I'm gonna go out back to get it.
Right?
That's a private business of my own that I'm trying to start up.
Well,
Just-
all right. We'll talk about that.
Okay, just give me a moment and watch the bar for me. Make sure if anybody
No,
grabs
yeah,
something,
yeah.
they put the money on the table. I'll be right back.
There you got it.
That me and Stitches right there.
He's keen. He is a keen fella. I don't know. Something I've always appreciated about someone that wants to fucking hustle. You know.
Yeah, he works hard. Reminds me of my little brother.
Right? Got a little bit of gusto, a little bit of fucking spirit, you know.
Yeah, and boys want to put some elbow grease into this place. Says
Hey?
a lot.
I agree. Good for him. Poor fucking Peter Gray over there, though, waiting for his stone.
Yeah.
He was just sitting at a table there for. Oh,
He sat
there.
there so patiently, too. Fuck me. Poor fella.
Priorities, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What's a fella
Now, I
got to
didn't
do here
catch
to
your
get
names,
some
friends,
stew?
drinking here at the bar. I'm Jody.
Oh, howdy, Jody. I'm Wallace. This is Reginald.
Howdy.
Pleasure to meet you both.
Yeah, likewise.
What's he wearing?
This is a lot more than I ever bargained for. The place has never been so full as it is now.
Right?
How long you been working here, mon frère?
This is my second day.
There it is. Montfoy.
Yeah,
By the way-
Valentine's been getting pretty busy lately. There was some live entertainment here last night. It was quite.
Oh,
Quite a
it was
spectacle.
grand. It was grand.
That whiskey will be $2, by the way. Tips not included. And I got the fire starting kits right here for you. I'll set
It's
them
not
down.
included.
Over here,
Yeah,
you
we
can
can
take-
talk about when you're ready,
Oh.
Mr. Dixon. When you
Oh.
take your little break, you know.
I'll go
No
ahead and take.
rush.
I'll go ahead and take my break now. Let me go ahead and put the "Be Right Back" sign up.
All right. Make sure Peter Gray's got his stew and bread or whatever.
I'm going to take my break now.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, Pops. Stop out that, you know what I mean?
I ain't your
All
damn
right.
dad. I'm too good looking to be your dad.
You're too good looking for my day.
Yeah, if I wasn't this good looking, then
That black
then you
ice
would.
is different.
Yeah, well, I wasn't born
You
with
gonna
a
let,
black eye.
you gonna let your
alright?
son talk to you like that?
Come back here, son.
Shit. The fuck's he gonna serve me whiskey now?
What happened to the man that was behind the
Probably might.
counter?
He went on break.
Yeah, lunch
Oh.
break.
What?
What?
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Of course, it's starting to rain.
Yeah, of course, the goddamn is.
What is he doing? What are you doing?
Just making sure.
Aye. Or, no, it's raining, of course. Real
Aye,
hard.
Find someone with some shelter.
Aye.
Happened to meet a gentleman who gave me a
Pounds.
box full of supplies, told me to sell it for him, and that I could have a cut. Only problem was, these supplies happened to be illegal. And that wasn't a problem for me, but as soon as I sold it, that same day a lawman approached me, took me into the cells, patted me down, found the supplies, and threatened to put me in prison. The first day I got my job too. That could have been my ruin. Now I'm thinking twice about what I'll prepared to do. I don't want to be stuck in a cell for the rest of my life. But I do want to make some money. I don't have any qualms
I
about...
want you to think about how you answer these questions. What did you have that was illegal?
Just a little bit of fuel for starting a fire. Just a bit of shiny fuel, that's all.
Fucking hell, Jody. Have we found someone smart enough not to start blabbing right away?
Yeah, I hope so. But we
Hey, who was the fella that gave you this fuel? Who was he? What were they name?
With all due respect, I think I'll keep that to myself.
Look at this guy.
Fucking finally, eh?
As far
Hey, you
as the
passed
stuff,
my test. I've said I know all I need to know.
you know, as far as what I got busted with, it's no secret anymore. The law found out about it. They just took it away from me, charged me whatever I got paid for it when I made the sale, and that was it. I promised them I wouldn't do it again. Whether I'm apt to keep my promise, it's hard to say. I just don't want to end up in a cell. I don't think any of us do.
No, we don't.
You say that again.
I said I don't
No,
want to
we
find
don't.
myself in a cell. But I tell you what, I didn't picture myself standing behind a bar, running back and forth, running errands for people all day, putting that fake smile on my face. My cheeks are sore from smiling.
No, it's a fake smile. You could have fooled me. It seemed like you liked what you was doing.
Yeah,
man.
it
You
seems
just
like you
working
fucking
hard.
love it. Yeah.
Well, the gentleman that gave me the job, I feel like I owe him one. He did me a favor and hired me when no one else would. When I came here, everybody looked up and down and looked cross at me on account of my clothes were dirty and my jeans were torn up. He fronted me the money to buy a new outfit, to buy my uniform. I figure he did me that favor, and I'll do him a bigger favor right back by honoring the work he gave me. But that's the only work I've been given so far. At least the only work that's stuck.
All right. Then I suppose I do have one further question. You say you don't want to go to jail at any cost. I mean, are you, wanting to keep shit very simple, or are you looking to just not get caught, if you understand?
I'm looking not to go to prison, and I'm looking to make money.
All right.
Because money's the only friend I've ever known. People have come and gone. The kids from my neighborhood, they're not around. No one writes me letters. I don't write them back either. I don't ramble across the country for a long time, but until I came here. And really, the only person that's ever done me a favor is them dead presidents on them bills that people exchange.
What's
Well-
your, whereabouts is your line then? You have a line? You trying to find your line? Or you break someone's legs for me?
Breaking somebody's legs.
Say, they really deserve it, eh?
How much are we talking here? How much money are we talking?
Well, we can discuss the price. I'm just wondering if you're comfortable enough to do it for any kind of these dead presidents of aforementioned. Okay, you can say no. We'll have what's happening.
I don't want to say no. I just need some time to think about it. Is there a place I can find you guys to give an answer, to discuss a bit more?
Jody?
Yeah, I gave you my telegram on that note with the money from the check. You can write me sometime, and we can discuss things. Now, my mama always said that everything happens for a reason. Mr. Dixon, you believe that's true?
I've heard it before. Whether I believe it or not, I can't say. So far, it seems like every reason has been to keep me poor.
Well, you see, I don't know how much we can help all with the The financial portion, yeah, we make some money here and there. I won't lie to you. We ain't wealthy, we ain't rich, but we get by. We live happily. Me and my friends have fun. But what you also pour in, Mr. Dixon, is friendship, as you said. Now, I believe this little group of ours is built off friendship. I'd die for this man, am I right? And I know he would for me. I like you. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a lot to do for somebody to die.
Well, I ain't asking you to die for me. I'm just telling you, you do decide to ride around with us, well. Camaraderie and friendship is something we high in the highest regards. And I like you. You seem to know how to work hard, and you seem to know how to keep your lips shut. Those are two things that a lot of people don't have in this state.
Seems like necessities where I was from.
Good man.
Dixon Street, New York, by the way.
Where you from?
Dixon Street, New York.
Dixon Street in New York. Is that where you're from? That's what I'm asking.
That's where I'm from.
So is your last name not Dixon at all?
That's not my last name.
Just your given name to people, eh? I get it.
That's what they put on my papers. That's what I told them to put. Bobby Dixon.
Bobby Dixon. All right, well, I'm Bridger.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Bridger.
Right?
And this is
Pleasure's
Jody here.
mine.
Yep.
Jody.
I put that together, by the way.
Yeah, I figured you gave him your real name already. Sorry if I jumped the gun there, Dad.
I ain't your dad, and yeah, I didn't give him no fake name. I didn't need to. I think the man's well, he ain't somebody I gotta give a fake name to.
You know, the gentleman that sold me out to the law, you know, instilled me with a lot of confidence, too. With all due respect, how do I know this isn't another setup job?
Does it look like it's some
Okay,
sort of
then.
setup job? Huh?
I mean, I do have a sheriff's gun on my back, I suppose. Could be a setup. You want to check me for a badge?
No, I prefer not to. I guess I'll just have to take your word for it. I just need some time to think it over.
Well, I'm the one
Right.
who's the detective. Remember that.
There. Detective over there.
And what's her name?
He can tell you.
Sorry? I didn't hear what the question was.
Ma'am, what's
Yes.
your name?
Sadhbh.
Sadhbh. The gentleman in the back is
Yeah, I'm Crowley.
Crowley.
Well, he's a miserable drunk as well, but we call him Crowley.
Maybe I ain't die for you either. Fuck you.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the pay here isn't great. And like I said, I'm tired of keeping that smile on my face. My cheeks are starting to grow sore. I'm gonna go ahead and clock off work. And I'm gonna do some thinking. I need about a half hour to mull things over. And then, Mr. Jody, I'll write you a telegram.
All right, sounds like a plan to me.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask one question before you go there? Bobby
Please.
Dixon from New York. Hey, this fella that you know, or Blaise, whichever it is, told the law about you. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. I was thinking of talking to the supplier about that and see what's his take.
All right. No?
And if you weren't gonna talk to your supplier, it's just up to you, Bobby. What would you do about it?
I can tell you what I want to do. I'd want to punish him. But that would just end me up in prison again. If he was punished, it would have to be real discreet, real clean, and in a way that no word gets back to the proper authorities, if you understand me.
Perfectly. Oh, there's plenty of wolves up in the Cumberland Forest, I've noticed. My horse has been misbehaving recently. Just won't gallop that fast. I do have a nice rope as well. Maybe, the wolves will like a little bit of bait.
Maybe you all mentioned about a certain person needing to be disciplined. Maybe you can help me with my problem and I can help you with your problem.
Yeah, maybe that's how things work out. But you got things to consider, don't you? You got a whole liquor fund to attend to in there, you know. People puking on your bar. All that noise.
Puking on my bar, I got shot by one of the attendants yesterday. Not the attendants, I'm sorry, by one of the customers.
Says so.
He had his cheek on the table, drooling all over the place, snoring. You know how that make customers feel? Not good. I figured I'd pick him up, throw him out. Well, he did leave. Only he came back with a gun and started firing rounds. The same deputy that helped me up on my feet was the same one that pulled me into the cage.
Christ, should have called yourself lucky.
I do. With all due respect, I didn't end my night in a cell or my future. I'm still here walking. I did a lot of reflecting, but I kind of say when I was a kid, I didn't imagine myself tending to other people in a bar for the rest of my life. I figure every move in the world is a stepping stone to something greater. I'm already better than I was when I arrived, but I plan on continuing to get better and better. And the only way to do that is to make money and stay out of prison. Staying alive helps too. My life in Dixon Street was real simple. See, over there's the haves and the have-nots. And where I grew up, it's a bunch of have-nots. And the only way to get by over there was to fight your way out. We didn't have much guns, but we had our fists. And that was really all there was to it. It was a lot more simple than it is here. And I gotta admit, I'm a bit of a novice. But I don't like in will. I don't like in eagerness. And I don't think that I like in bravery either.
No, sometimes, you know, being from a city like you have to pace it just right, you know. You gotta know when to keep your head down and when to take what you deserve, and shit, it's about how I fucking grew up too.
You mean
Yeah,
all
I
the
can
way in
respect
England?
it. Yeah, I mean, London's not that different from New York. Been to both. Similar hustle, you know. Keep your head down and make sure you're not upsetting the wrong people. Take what you deserve and take what you want, but know when you do it, you know, you're running these risks.
aye.
You seem to be, I'm sure Sadhbh can probably share similar stories of where the fuck she's from.
Hi, well, from Ireland, but spent most of my youth growing up in New York, so it's not a kind place.
No, but it's a great place.
Let me go ahead and clock off work. I got some thinking to do. Mr. Jordy, I'm gonna be writing you.
Well, I look forward to it, friend.
I probably know less about New York than I do about Ireland. Oh, the irony.
All right, then. We all good in
We'll
there?
find out.
Any other business we need?
You certainly took a shine to that fella.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
okay.
anybody that works hard and doesn't run his gums is going to be a friend of mine.
Where else we going?
Well, if he's going to ride us, we might as well ride out back to the hottest of hot spots in the crossing.
Emerald
You-
Ranch.
See if we can stick anybody up on him bike. Just kidding.
Heal me to my goddamn
Mouth.
head, bar.
I see.
Shit, I left my coat at Emerald Ranch.
Oh, did
Cocky.
you? Oh, I
Yeah.
you toss it down on
On
that
the
barrel.
barrel,
You
yeah.
didn't pick it up.
Fuck.
Well, hopefully it's still there when we get back.
Hey, fingers crossed. Man, what'd you think of that fella?
I think he was very, very eager. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but
Yeah, eager beaver. You heard that before? Eager beaver?
I don't think I have actually.
Yeah, it means when someone's so eager they're a beaver. That's all.
Huh.
I'll be around back.
All right.